Hey guys, this is Tara from RDTdaily.com. I want to thank you for subscribing to the newsletter and being a part of the page. And if you can please share our content and whatnot with all your friends and talk about us, and it helps. It really helps because we're very small, and so congratulations on being an early adopter of RDT Daily, and we hope to grow. The thing that I've spoken about before that really gets on my nerves is that the right wing, they fund their websites and whatnot, and the left wing, we just don't do it. The progressives, there are progressive rich people that they don't seem to care that whether we have a media platform or not. They don't seem to understand how important it is that we have a voice to get our I won't even say our agenda. What's our agenda? The agenda of the progressive normal people is to... There's Francis in the background. He's my mascot. He's my baby. What can I say? And well, you know him if you know. Actually, if you donate to the site, you will get this Vote Blue, grab them by the midterms window cling with Francis featuring Francis on the cover. Well, not a cover, but you know what I mean. Featuring Francis's image, his beautiful image, and Francis Jr. There were a few other Francises. Let's get his, we gotta be correct in the given Christian name. So, I sound like a crazy cat lady. I don't care. Guilty as charged. I only have 2 cats because the road to the crazy cat lady's like a slippery slope. You know what I mean? There must have been a time in the crazy cat lady's life where she was like, what would another one hurt, right? And that's how it goes, and it's all downhill from there. So I limit myself to 2. But I do, if I had all the money in the world, I would open up some kind of farm sanctuary. There is a farm sanctuary. It's called Farm Sanctuary. I'd open up a sanctuary, not to compete with the farm sanctuary, of course, but to add to the farm sanctuary. And a sanctuary for all animals and people, because that's what we need in this world. We need compassion. We need a lot more love and understanding. We certainly need a lot less of people who organize on hate and death to be running the show. And who can I be talking about when I say organizing on death and hate? That's the Republicans, right? Really. Now, today was March for Our Lives, and it was amazing to watch. So, because it's given me hope. But, when I think about, why are kids giving me hope? I should be giving them hope. We should be leaving children, young people, a world where they're not getting shot in history class, right? Where they don't have to hide under the bodies of their newly dead friends to save their own lives, while bullets are raining all around them. That's what happens to these kids at Parkland, and thankfully they're not just taking it. They're not just going away, and that's what Republicans want, though. But they understand that the kids get. This is what I'm saying. That they understand what they're up against. That's what's so great about them too. So we got to do our part to support this movement, and I'm really grateful that the kids are smart. They understand, because I think that they've grown up in a world that is small thanks to the internet, and they get this too. This is the other thing. They've had the opportunity. They've had access to great education, and as I was watching these speeches, that's what they were saying. They understood their privilege, that because they were living in an affluent community, how they had access to great teachers, great schools, and great opportunities, and they're not stupid. So they get that, which is great, and all the more reason why we need to fund education in this country through taxes and not through property taxes, through the general fund. But that's another thing Republicans don't want, because they don't want an educated populace, and they want us in hierarchies fighting amongst each other. So, because that's the theme of my show. Tarabuster. Republicans don't like democracy, ultimately. And they'll give you the illusion of freedom by having neighborhoods awash with assault weapons, but you really aren't free and economically, or you're not free because you can't go to a doctor. You're not free because I mean, I can go down the list. Or you don't have a secure retirement. You don't have something in case you fall. There's no safety net worthy of. I mean, it's just a safety. We don't have a safety net worthy of our supposed greatness, right? And we would if we really were a nation that was great and that valued the citizens as we pretend to do. You know, isn't that the definition of patriotism, right? Leaving no one behind. So, all right. Well, thank you for listening, and please, if you have a rich benefactor or a rich friend, I should say, please put them on to our show, or turn them on to the show, turn them on to RDTdaily, ask them to, hey, do their part for democracy and support the liberal independent media by being our silent benefactor. You never know. I'm just throwing it out there. All right, guys. I'll see you later.